Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Capital Wrestling. I'm the owner, Mr. Entertainment, Harry Virginia, joined by my colleague, the Killjoy, Stephen
Making
James.
their way to the ring, hailing from Chile, they are Alessandro Pedro Pablo, the South American Sensation.
South American Sensationals making their way to the ring.
We're always looking for new talent here at Capital Wrestling, and this is another opportunity for a new group. Alessandro and Pedro Pablo.
The Capital Wrestling Tag Team division getting stronger every day.
Well, listen, that's the thing. When you have new champions, you need new competition. And from South America to the dirty south.
It's time to come in, baby.
Hailing from parts unknown, they weigh tonight at an undisclosed number of rubber duckies. They're Rob Killjoy, Coach Mikey, the
Ugly Ducklings here. The Black Attack is back in the capital, and how good are you to see the Ugly Ducklings back here in Capital Wrestling? The fans clapping ringside.
I thought I smelled cabbage and rotting feet.
Did you look?
Part of our ongoing tag team division, a group of very talented competitors on the roster, always looking for new opportunities. Coach Mikey, usually on the outside tonight, gonna be in the ring.
Multifaceted is Coach Mikey. Stepping in. As ducks quack together, so too will Coach Mikey.
And Coach Mikey already a little bit confused, not used to wrestling. Used to being on the outside.
Informed that he has to wrestle tonight.
Coach Mikey's not particularly bright. That clipboard usually just has a lot of doodles and family circus cartoons on it. Don't be fooled. But it's going to be an interesting, as we've seen here in the Capitol, it's usually two different competitors from the Ugly Ducklings. Usually Coach Mikey's on the outside, unfortunately due to some injury. He steps into the ring, but you're going to wonder how this affects the chemistry of the Fugly Ducklings.
Say their names correctly, at least show the respect as we get ready. Lock up center of the ring.
And that is Alessandro of the South American Sensations in the ring. You can recognize him because he has the tattoo. And look at this, a little bit of a slow start here, the feeling out process.
Well, that's the thing. You got to wonder if the Capital effect will affect the South American Sensationals making their debut here. That adrenaline dump, you hear about it in other combat sports as both men go for the drop kick, telegraphed by both. You got to wonder for the Sensationals, will that be a factor, maintaining that energy?
Well, it's always tough to debut in a new company. You know, especially, I mean, these guys are a seasoned, tag team all over South America. They're Chile's finest tag team exports.
Speaking of seasoning, Rob Killjoy peppering the chest of Alessandro. Irish whip reversed by Alessandro. And Pablo gets one for good measure. Driving into the corner, standing drop kick. And the Ugly Ducklings in the early goings in control here. Calling for Coach Mikey, trying to make the tag, and Coach Mikey is in, and officially this will be his first time officially competing here for Capital Wrestling.
And just so you know, that is not his wrestling gear. That is how he walks around 24/7.
I mean, the duck's got a quack, Harry. Trying to lift up Coach Mikey. I don't think that's going to work.
I know they use the metric system in Chile, but weight is weight.
and body slam in the center of the sapphire ring. Coach Mikey. And the fans quacking in approval here.
They're calling him fat. They're saying he has to lose some weight. And I don't disagree. The man is not in the best shape as a competitor.
This coming from... Never mind. Let's get back to the action here.
Right,
As
you're
Coach
damn right,
Mikey,
never mind.
airplane spinning, trying to get the tag. Can't get it, keeps missing.
Pedro Pablo trying to.
And finally making the tag to Alessandro. Scooping him up again. Body slam in the middle of the ring.
And you got to give it. Coach Mikey has a lot of strength. That is for sure. He has the size in the Ugly Ducklings and the power.
Tag made to Rob Killjoy. You got to wonder what Lance Lude and Colby Carino not here tonight. Coach Mikey showing power here. 1, 2 count only. It just shows that the Ducks are a well-oiled machine no matter what combination you get. Chopped to the chest.
It's going to be hard to fly south for the winner with that on your chest.
Look at the knee to the back.
The tag team work from these two from Chile, the South American sensations. You can tell that they've been teaming together for a long time.
Oh, and tactics on the outside. Oh, inside out lariat.
Amazing.
Cover. 1, 2. And you saw on the outside of the ring, holding onto the leg, was Pablo, giving Alessandro the advantage to get off that lariat. Now double team maneuver. They have to the count of 5 here.
Quick work from these two. You can tell they've been teaming together for a long time. And that, ooh, look at him using that speed. Not the biggest.
Cover in the middle. 2. Sorry, don't mean to cut you off there, Harry. But, you know, when you have that sudden impact, it can be over immediately. That spinning European uppercut.
No doubt about it. Ooh, another European uppercut in the corner.
Exploder suplex, hooking that leg, and now kipping up. Finally feeling it here. The fans letting SAS know that one of the S's must spell suck.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. These people don't seem like the type that take the SATs very often.
Dropping that elbow from the middle turnbuckle. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. And
The
now
local
Coach...
library here is an adult video store at night, so these people aren't particularly educated.
Oh, stop it. Listen to the fans quacking in unison, getting behind Coach Mikey as he tries to will Rob Killjoy. Jawbreaker gets the separation. Was looking for the tag, but Pablo wisely taking out Coach Mikey on the apron. Tandem offense. What are we going to see here? Gets him up. Landing on his feet. Look at the athleticism. Springboard moonsault from that middle rope, nailing both men.
But he's reaching for the wrong corner.
Coach Mikey asking for the tag. Tag made. Coach Mikey in the ring. Double clothesline. And again, breaking through. A third one.
The idiot hasn't taken his hat off.
Now that's one mighty duck. Into the corner goes the big body. That's one hell of a mallard.
Enough with the duck puns.
I'll send you the bill for it.
I hate you. Did I mention that I hate you?
Yes, several times.
Good.
Oh, and now working over Coach Mikey in the middle of the ring. The referee's got to gain control of this.
I wish you'd fly south for the winner.
How many times are you going to make that joke?
Until you leave. There you go. Take his hat off.
Taking the hat.
It's an illegal foreign object.
Oh, the amount of disrespect.
That was a loaded
shown.
hat, Steven.
A loaded hat. You're ridiculous. The hat is back on, and look at the face of Coach Mikey. Quacking up here. Those big fists pummeling the face of Alessandro.
These guys are about to get ducked up.
Big boot. And another fist to the face. And Mikey again. And another big boot. Calling for something here.
Oh.
Cover in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, broken up. Not since Julie the Cat Gaffney I seen a duck be so athletic in the ring. It's a Mighty Ducks reference.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm trying to no-sell it because you're just exhausting.
It's a Guri.
You're driving me ducking nuts. How about that?
That's not even funny. Countered with the power. And again, shoving one into the other.
Oh! But out of nowhere, these two just have so much athleticism that you never know when they're going to strike. Alessandro landing on the back of Coach Mikey. Can he get the pin? And still Coach Mikey kicks out.
Both men trying to get on top. Couldn't hold him down.
And again, fellas, maybe not.
You know what they say? You can't hold a good duck down.
That's not even a pun. That's you're just throwing duck into just every phrase. Just stop it. What's the
What can I
matter
say?
with
They
you?
quack me up.
Okay, you know.
All jokes aside here, folks. Look at the power of Coach Mikey.
Wow.
Double suplex.
There is no joking about that strength. You're right. I mean, that is incredible strength from Coach Mikey. And again, not usually used to being in the ring.
Tag made. People sometimes get lost in the fun energy of the Ugly Ducklings.
I don't find it
these
fun.
are amazing competitors. Double blockbuster off of the back of Coach Mikey.
But both of the SAS smartly getting out of the ring so that they can't be pinned here. Oh no.
What are we gonna get here? On the apron.
Oh, this is not good.
Both Killjoy and Coach Mikey.
Oh!
Flipping. Not waiting till 3.
No surprise, Coach Mikey doesn't know how to count. Doesn't know how to brush his teeth or bathe, but also doesn't know how to count.
Difficult to see from this vantage point, but you can see that coming from a mile away as Coach Mikey
Goes
landing
flying.
on the SAS.
Flying south for the winner.
That's the 5th time you've said that.
Yeah, but it works every time in every situation. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do it your way. Oh, look at that. So ducking strong.
You hear that? That's a pin dropping, Harry.
Is it dropping south for the winner?
Wait.
Oh, are they going
There's
for
no way.
the launch pad McQuack?
There's no way. The Launchpad McQuack.
And this is usually where Lance Lude is responsible for being launched here, but Coach Mikey...
Is he able to launch Coach Mikey? Here we go. We all believe. And there it is, the Launchpad McQuack.
That's not a launch pad McQuack. That
Yes,
was
it was clearly.
an auto-bound bowling
Spear in the middle of the ring.
cannonball.
Going up top is Killjoy.
And in the thick of this, somehow Killjoy.
Double stomp in the middle of the ring. That's it. Cover. Double hook. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Brad Killjoy, Coach Mikey, the
Ugly Ducklings with an unlikely team here, showing that all of the Ducks versatile. Coach Mikey stepping into the ring as an official competitor for the first time here in Capital Wrestling. The Black Attack is back.
How many times are you going to say that?
As many times as you say flights out for the winner.
Bizarre celebration in the ring, but again, look, not the debut that the South American sensations would have wanted, but again, there is no denying that the Ugly Ducklings are a tremendous tag team.
Ugly Ducklings, once again victorious. It doesn't matter what the combination of members are. They're firmly making their way up the tag team ladder. You gotta wonder how long before there's a tag title opportunity again in the picture for the Ugly Ducklings.
Don't hold your ducking breath.
It's a battle of intergalactic proportions tonight within the SRG universe as Capital Wrestling's Anthony Gangone as the Masked Llama and Colossal Mike Law as Merlin Von Berlin do battle.
Punch!
Devastating fight by Von Berlin. Devastating kick by the Llama.
360 diving hoof tackle.
What does that mean? Find out now by joining the SRG universe by ordering at srguniverse.com.
Capital Wrestling is proudly sponsored by Sapphire New York. Experience the peak of New York nightlife at any of Sapphire's 3 locations in the heart of New York City. World-class food, world-class bartenders, and world-class entertainment and atmosphere, Sapphire New York will leave you wanting more. Find out on how you can have an elite experience at nysapphire.com.
Welcome to Capital Wrestling. I'm Mr. Entertainment Harry Turjanian, joined by my colleague, the Killjoy, Stephen James, and what a great matchup we have for you tonight.
It is Freestyle Championship action as the champion Ghostshadow continues his dominance with another defense tonight against a newcomer here at Capital Wrestling, Ophidian.
That's right, Ophidian making his debut here at the Capitol. A tremendous history in the business with Ophidian. Numerous championships, a lot in tag team, but this is his first time in the freestyle division. A really difficult way to make your debut here at the Capitol against someone like Ghostshadow, who has just gone on a rampage of destruction since he debuted here.
And slithering to the ring is Ophidian, serpentine, that serpent-like style.
And Ophidian,
A world-traveled, battle-tested luchador. This is perhaps the biggest test that Ghostshadow has had thus far. And don't forget, you have to wonder how much in the head of Ghostshadow is deranged. When last we saw Ghostshadow, he was brutally attacked in a justified one, mind
well,
you,
that's
with
debatable.
that tripod.
Debatable, but that will not happen tonight because Deranged has been suspended from Capital Wrestling until he clears up his mental issues. I understand how upset he was at what happened. Ghostshadow, of course, taking out all of Special K, one by one, eliminating them here from the Capitol.
Yeah,
But
and Deranged finally trying to get a measure of revenge, and he gets suspended. But Ghostshadow
didn't do it in the ring. His actions were deplorable. But let's focus on the Freestyle Champion, Ghostshadow, here representing Capital Wrestling. And you may not like his tactics, you may not agree with his vicious mentality, but there is no debating that he is the Freestyle Champion. He has defended that title time and time again. And a difficult challenge perhaps with Ophidian. But you can see the medallion on Ghostshadow's neck. And the question is, who is going to put an end to Ghostshadow? And I don't see anyone in sight at the moment for sure.
showing a level of disrespect. Consistent with the way he's been here, playing mind games.
Introducing first, to my right is the challenger. Up from the 36th chamber, he weighs in tonight at 165 pounds. He is the venomous and vile master of snake style, Ophidian.
Championship.
And his opponent to my left, fighting out of New York City. He weighs in tonight at 180 pounds. He's your Capital Wrestling Freestyle Champion. This is Ghostshadow.
And Ghostshadow showing he has no fear. Not at all intimidated by Ophidian.
And wisely, Mark Adam Haggerty exiting the ring, as this is going to escalate very quickly. If you guys are new to the Freestyle Championship division, it gets hot, it gets heavy, it's fast-paced action, unlimited speed here. And we are underway as referee Nick Shin calls for the bell. Oh, and Ghostshadow taking another second to be showered with a chorus of boos.
Well, listen, he doesn't care about the boos. Ghostshadow does this for himself. He doesn't care whether you like him or hate him. It doesn't matter to Ghostshadow. All that matters is the gold that he wears around his neck. And he has earned that. There's no doubt about it. You may not like the method which he's gone about it. You may not like the intensity that he has, the viciousness. But he has earned the Freestyle Division Championship. And he is not going to part ways with it easily.
Now asking perhaps for a test of strength here. Grabbing on.
And Ophidian, a great technical wrestler, has a little bit of that lucha style, a little bit of that grappling style, some of the British catch wrestling style. Ghostshadow, no slouch, no stranger to the lucha style, but can also get really vicious, can brawl as well. And he is a tremendous technical wrestler as well, as you can see. Backing Ophidian into the corner, Irish whip.
And now standing on his head, showing his own athleticism. A rattlesnake in his own right, the king of snake style. Slithering out.
Look at that quickness from Ophidian.
Trained at the Chikara Wrestle Factory.
And Ghostshadow not at all amused by the antics of Ophidian.
And as I said, business is now starting to pick up as a head of steam.
And Ghostshadow celebrating a little bit of his own, showing Ophidian how it's done.
Those deep arm drags. And again, a tilt-a-whirl into an arm drag.
Leg scissors dragging Ghostshadow across the ring.
And stalking his prey is Ophidian. Spinning heel kick.
And Ophidian getting a little bit of the best of Ghostshadow in the start of this matchup, but
as I said at the start of this matchup, this is the biggest test for Ghostshadow thus far, taking on an opponent who he was unable to prepare for. This is the debut, doing the same thing to Ghostshadow, essentially, that Ghostshadow did to everyone in his first appearance.
Ghostshadow setting up maybe for a T-bone suplex.
T-bone is right. Some sizzle on that steak from Ghostshadow.
Ooh. Right to the face of Ophidian. Again, that's the style that Ghostshadow uses. He combines that lucha style with a vicious streak. You know,
he will pick apart and then pick apart that part.
It's one thing to do the flips, the jumps. It's another to use your feet, your arms, your body as a weapon, that momentum, and Ghostshadow
setting up for that muscle buster.
In the dangerous position for Ophidian. This could be a very quick matchup here.
Has him up. Is this it? Trying to fight out. We've seen this fell many men before. First time it's been countered out of. Sweeping the leg.
Ophidian gonna go to the top rope here.
Moonsault 2. And wisely, Ophidian, you saw he immediately grabbed both of those legs and hooked it and tried to use the leverage to hold Ghostshadow's shoulders down to the mat for a 3, but couldn't get it.
No, it's so close, so difficult. Again, like I said, Ghostshadow not giving up that championship without a fight. It's going to take a lot more, unfortunately, for Ophidian. Very impressive maneuvering so far, but again, you can see Ghostshadow just stubborn, reaching for any part of the ring. Ooh, knowing his positioning at all time, but
never count out Ghostshadow. We've seen what lengths he will go to to maintain his grip of terror on the Freestyle Championship. Oh, kicking out the legs of Ophidian is Ghostshadow, and now pounding the face. Those closed fists. Why does referee Nick Shin get in there?
Wow, the leg drop with this spinning off the top rope into a leg drop.
Cover one, but the arrogance of just not hooking the leg might have cost Ghostshadow there. Step up knee.
Ghostshadow continuing to punish Ophidian. Again, those strikes very vicious, using that lucha style and combining it with heavy
it's over
strikes.
now, setting up. Has it hooked in. We've seen this before. This is all she wrote, perhaps. If he lands this, countered again. Does he have his number? Locking in a submission, difficult to see from this vantage point.
Ghostshadow smartly spinning him around.
Trying to not let him get it.
Maybe going for a front face lock here. But so far, Ophidian still holding on. But
Ghostshadow, look at the power of Ghostshadow, getting him up into a Falcon Arrow.
Just incredible.
Cover 1, 2. But again, not hooking the leg is Ghostshadow. Is Ghostshadow perhaps taking Ophidian for for granted
I don't
here.
think he's taking him for granted. I think he's trying to punish him and humiliate him, showing him who's in charge. What better way to humiliate your opponent than by pinning them that way? Not enough to keep Ophidian down, for sure, but maybe mind games, continuing to embarrass his opponents. The same way he attacked Special K from out of nowhere, embarrassing them, putting them on the injured list, all of them, including Deranged, who is not allowed here tonight, and for the future here in Capital. Oh, going to
Looked like he was going for an
Ophidian getting
Alabama
out.
slam, but couldn't get a counter. This could be it. Cover. Brandon. Two. Could he steal it here? Oh, and just a 2 count.
Have you ever seen a pin like that? I have not. I mean, an incredible.
That's what we call that snake style, slithering those limbs over the body of Ghostshadow, almost picking up the Capital Wrestling Freestyle Championship there.
And that's the type of thing you expect here in the freestyle division. Unique maneuvers, unique wrestling styles, and another unique submission.
Almost like a complete shot there. A downward spiral cover in the middle of the ring.
And Ophidian definitely hooking the leg. Still not enough. Hoping to finish Ghostshadow off with a power bomb, maybe. But Ghostshadow fighting it.
out of it. Oh, into a lung blower cover. 1, 2. Referee Nick Shin not in the perfect position for
And
that.
you can see the frustration. Well, you can't see it because he's wearing a mask.
You
But
can
you can
feel the frustration. Yes, Harry,
on
pay
Ophidian.
attention.
I corrected myself. There's a lot going on here. Don't be a jerk.
Correct your eyesight.
Honestly, I wish you were wearing a mask instead of him. Next time I'm gonna bring 2 paper bags in case one falls off. Just be a professional. We're watching a classic matchup between these 2 competitors. Ophidian making his Capital Wrestling debut. It would be a tremendous upset. But smartly, Ghostshadow, knowing his ring presence at all time, knocking Ophidian down. But what is he going for here?
Setting it up. We've seen this before in this matchup, but now he's got it firmly locked in a world of hurt, spinning. Oh, muscle buster, driving that vertebrae. Number 1, 2, you can count to 1,000. Oh my God.
I'll be honest,
That's the first time I've ever seen anybody
Enziguri.
kick out of that.
And a power bomb of his own, perhaps.
And the impact says it all. You could count to 1,000. Where is Ophidian finding the intestinal fortitude to continue?
There is no disputing the desire that Ophidian has. I mean, you know, what a thing it would be for him to win the Freestyle Division Championship on his first night here in Capital Wrestling. But I don't know how wise it is to keep kicking out of this, taking more punishment, and you can see Ghostshadow trying to recuperate, very frustrated here. Ophidian trying to recover.
Every time Ghostshadow has gone for that muscle buster to finish, there's been a counter after counter, and this time actually kicking out of it. The bag of tricks. Ghostshadow's gonna have to dig deep.
Oh, you can see these 2 just mustering up all the energy they have to get those chops. Ophidian spinning through, landing the kick.
Like a corkscrew
But
drop kick.
completely exhausted, these 2.
Wait a minute, on the outside.
Wait, what the hell? What's going on there? Wait a
What
minute.
is that?
Who is that?
That's
No. Are you kidding me? That's
deranged.
Deranged. What is he doing here? He's not supposed to be allowed in the building. What is he
Deranged with
doing?
that crowbar, but while in the ring, the knees catching Ghostshadow.
What is that idiot doing here? That fuck is not supposed to be allowed here. Get him out of here. Somebody get security from the back, damn it.
Referee Nick Shin distracted though on the outside.
Hey, get him out of here. He's not supposed to be
Double knee
here.
cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Nick Shin. Cover. Wait a minute.
What is Deranged doing?
What is Deranged doing?
You're not supposed to be here, you dummy. Get that lunatic out of here.
Brandishing that crowbar, saving Ghostshadow's title. What is going on around here?
I'm as confused as you are, I'm not gonna lie here, but Deranged not supposed to be allowed in the building, not supposed to be allowed anywhere near Capitol Wrestling
So
until...
where is your security to get him out of here?
Let's just focus on this match, which is continuing, by the way, in the midst of all this.
Ghostshadow getting a chance to breathe. Oh my God!
Going for a submission hold here.
Shoulders finally down.
Is he gonna... And it's over. Ghostshadow victorious with the...
What happened?
Here is your winner, and still Capitol Wrestling Freestyle Champion Ghostshadow.
Help of Deranged?
That's how he got in the building. It has to be. Why would Deranged help Ghostshadow, the man? Ophidian.
Oh, with the crowbar!
What the hell is Deranged doing?
And smiling in the direction of Ghostshadow.
And Deranged living up to his name here.
What the hell is going on?
Deranged now taking out his aggression on Ophidian.
And now aiming him towards Ghostshadow, perhaps a measure of one-upsmanship. Can we get somebody out here, Harry?
This is...
Somebody ring the bell, do something.
And Ghostshadow
Do
just
something.
walking away here. This is... Look at somebody get security out here. Well, this is a shame that the Capitol Freestyle Championship matchup has been ruined here.
This was a mugging.
Deranged returning to the Capitol, but not in the way that we expected here. He was barred from this building because thought he was going to attack Ghostshadow. Instead, choosing to, for some reason, help Ghostshadow. And in the process, leaving Ophidian in the ring.
We're gonna have to figure out as the weeks unfold here on Capitol Wrestling just what this means.
Deranged always doing the unexpected here at the Capitol.
Want to be the first to catch Capitol Wrestling television? Want to watch it uncut, uncensored, and without any ads? Well then fuel up with Gas Digital. Become a Gas Digital subscriber now. Not only to watch Capitol Wrestling every Saturday at 11 a.m. in HD, but also watch live podcasts such as Legion of Skanks, The Real Ass Podcast, Believe You Me with Michael Bisping, High Society Radio, and more live on-demand programming. Head to gasdigital.com and sign up for High Octane, All Access, and get a 14-day free trial. Gas Digital. Fuel up. It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
If you're serious, like I quit drinking when I was about 18, that's when I quit.
What?
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.